All right, welcome back. 8:53, and we're kicking off Dominican Pride Week as we count down to Sunday's Dominican Day Parade, which will broadcast live right here on PIX11.
Yes.
This year's theme for the parade is merengue music, and Dominicans who grew up in New York during the 80s definitely know this band. Take a listen.
All right, front man for the popular New York merengue band La Graña Manzana is Henry Hierro, and joining us this morning to discuss Dominican art and music are his son and daughter, Lucia and Chris Hierro, so both artists in their own right. Good morning to both of you. Great to have you here on such an exciting week, kicking off Dominican Pride Week.
Yes.
Let's begin with you, Chris, because the apple doesn't fall far from the tree when it comes really to music and this genre. You're a Grammy Award-winning artist. You've worked with some of the biggest names in music. So I guess, you know, your father was a legend in his own right. Did you want to follow his footsteps at a very young age?
Yeah, I mean, you know, we grew up in it. So it was all around us all the time. So ever since we were really young, we were always like either on TV with him, dancing, or going to the shows and stuff. So, I mean, around 12, 13, I started picking up the keys and started making my own arrangements and stuff. And it was a wrap after that.
Speaking of Pride, I was watching you, watching Pops. How does it make you feel to see him still out here thriving, doing his thing?
Oh, it's amazing. I'm super proud. I mean, it's incredible.
Yeah. So you've been doing your thing. Let's take a look at you in Mexico, a clip of you guys in Mexico. Let's take a listen. Amazing. This is a Spanglish duo, right? Set this up. Tell us about it.
Yeah, so the lady you see in the video there is my wife, Katia Diaz, and me and her, we have a duo called Break Out the Crazy. We've been writing songs together since about 2015 or so, and that clip was us opening up for Alejandro Sanz in this tour in Mexico. We've been blessed to be, we met actually while we were on tour with him, and we make music together.
Okay, and you got some big fans over in Italy and Russia?
That's right, we do. Yeah,
okay, I wouldn't have expected Russia too.
Yeah, well, they're crazy about bachata music out there, you know, so they fell in love with our song Notas, and they've been dancing it over there like crazy.
I love it. Okay, Lucia, your turn here. Let's talk about you because you are bringing multimedia artwork to the forefront. So tell us about some of the things you do.
That's right. Right now, I have a piece up at Guggenheim Bilbao, which I'm really, really excited about. But I make soft sculptures. I started really young as well. I was in high school when I decided to be an artist. And then I went and studied that, and I've been doing this for over 13 years professionally.
And you've been doing big things in your own right. One of your pieces is a part of the permanent collection at the Guggenheim.
Yeah.
Tell us about that piece.
Right.
Congratulations.
Mind blown, mind blown. That piece is called De Todo Un Poco, a little bit of everything. And I love that piece because it has all these elements of the neighborhood and things that people would recognize, Dominican folks from New York will recognize. And it's a really giant piece too. It's about like total 10 feet tall.
What'd you bring with you today?
So this is actually, it's funny, these are little things that I grew up seeing in the Dominican Republic and in households in New York as well. It's sort of this cool thing to see these familiar objects from the country in people's homes everywhere I go. I think we'll go to an aunt or somebody's house and they have. This is a painting made by local artists in the Dominican Republic, and it has a sort of Taíno reference to it, which are, you know, original folks of the island. And then this is called a Muñeca Sin Cara. It's iconic. It comes from Moca in the Dominican Republic, and she's sort of an identity of the mixed heritage of the Dominican people.
It's beautiful.
And then
people see it, they know.
And then I brought some gifts. I brought some of my merch, actually.
Oh, you got merch.
I've got merch. Yeah, these are little takeout containers. You got your little planting.
Oh, nice.
And then these are little produce magnets. You have platanos and cilantro and all the cute things. And they're big jumbo magnets. So these are for you guys.
All right, cool. Thank you so much. Great. Thank you both.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, and thanks for being here to kick off the big Dominican Pride Week. And you'll be there on Sunday?
Yes.
Be there on there. So will Vanessa?
I'll look for you guys.
All right.
I'll look for you guys. We'll be looking for you. Be sure to tune in to PIX11's broadcast of the Dominican Day Parade going down Sunday starting at 2 p.m. Once again, it is live.
Yes.
So tune in.
First year ever.
Yes, it's a big deal. Join us.